Boxing News now?
Boxing News now, mate, yeah.
Where's Oscar fucking Berries?
He's just commentating tonight. He said he's not interviewing tonight. He's not brought his camera. So you don't forget this card, plus tournament, plus...
Listen, I want to go in the ring for watching this and I'll come back to you.
No worries.
Let's go.
Danny Gaffone for Boxing News, delighted to be joined by GBM's Izzy Asif. Izzy, there's a couple of float fights on, but the main card has concluded. Let's start with that main event. Shawn McComb survives an early scare to get what was in the end a wide points win over a very game Ben Crocker. Give us your thoughts on that.
Yeah, listen, credit to Ben Crocker. You know, was the underdog at the start, got the knockdown, surprise knockdown, because it surprised me. But I was impressed with how Shawn McComb come back after a bit of adversity. I've said a few times tonight, I like to see fighters when they're on the back foot, when they're on the floor, what are they like, how they react. He's shown me a lot today, Shawn McComb. And listen, once he got into the rhythm, he was pretty comfortable.
Was your heart in your mouth a bit at the end of that first round? Was your heart in your mouth and your heart a bit at the end of the first round?
Of course, listen, of course it was. Listen, it was close all the way through. I didn't ever think Ben Crocker was always in this fight. But Shawn McComb, as he got into rhythm and comfortable, he started looking comfortable. And listen, it's a good win for him. He's got his world ranking, and now we're going to push on.
You talk about pushing on there. Shawn, 33 now, is long-standing, had a reputation as one of the most talented, but also one of the most avoided fighters from the UK and Ireland. How confident are you that we'll be able to secure a big fight for Shawn in 2026? Is it just a case of continuing to progress up those rankings so the champions have no choice?
Of course, a belt like this, the IBF European title, gives him that world top 15 ranking. It's a matter of putting yourself in a position where they don't have a choice but to fight you. Because you don't want to jump and queuing up to fight Shawn McComb. He's got a very awkward style. He's awkward to hit. He can make you look very average on a good night. So we will get ourselves in that position. But activity is important. He's had 18 months off. Get him out again before Christmas. And then 2026, we will be looking for them big fights. It's not going to be easy, of course it's not. He's not the kind of fighter that anybody wants, but we'll put him in a position where they've got no choice.
I was speaking to Tiernan Bradley there, and I promised I would ask, what's the plan for him? He was saying that he wanted the winner. Shawn McComb will probably be looking on to bigger things. Is the Crocker rematch something you revisit between him and Tiernan Bradley, or what are we thinking?
It's Shawn McComb, Tiernan Bradley in Belfast if they want it. You know, we're doing a good old Irish night. Make it happen. If Tiernan Bradley said to me he'd fight the winner, I'm sure Shawn McComb won't say no, and I think that'd be a great fight as well. But listen, Shawn's going to enjoy tonight, because let him enjoy tonight. He deserves this, and a long period of inactivity. Let him enjoy it with his fans, and I'm sure he will with a drink or two. And then let's see what happens. Let's go back to the table as a team and see what the next moves are.
And in the co-main is a star-making breakout performance from Gradis Krauss. Scott Forrest did manage to hear the final bell, but should he have been pulled out? Should that fight have been stopped? It was getting quite tough to watch.
Look, personally, I think it should have got pulled out, you know. And this is, look, Gradis Krauss, I've heard a lot about that. Peter Fury kept telling me, Izzy, this guy's a real deal. And he brought me on his truth. I didn't half believe him. But tonight I've learned so much about Gradis Krauss. It's easy knocking him over in 1 or 2 rounds. What you like. And remember, he's gone in against a fully fledged cruiserweight. Gradis Krauss is nothing but a light heavyweight, but he took this fight because he wants a durable opponent who can take his power. And listen, he's shown a lot today. He's took a lot of shots. You always get questioned, what's he like taking a shot? He's shown you. He's got caught flushed a few times. I think he's not right. He's not right. He actually enjoyed getting hit. But listen, he's a real special talent. And light heavyweight, 12 stone 7, I can't see many people beating him right now in the world. I really can't.
Now, a wee birdie told me there's plans for Gradis to walk back at home, where I'm led to believe he's quite a big star in the Netherlands. What can you tell us about that? Peter was saying there's hopes for a title to be on the line, November, I believe.
November the 29th, we're going to Holland. He's gonna top it. There's massive interest in there. The Dutch fans, Dutch people want a superstar to follow, and he's going to be huge. Let's make it no secret. Gradis Krauss is got the potential to be an absolute superstar. You've seen his ring walk. You've seen his good-looking lad, well schooled, really pleasant. And can he fight or what? But tonight I learned Gradis Krauss can not only fight, he can actually take a shot. Because it's all good knocking him over. You see that, what is he like? And it weren't just against a light heavyweight, it was against a powerful, well-respected cruiserweight. So I'm a very happy man. I learned a lot about Gradis Krauss tonight.
Plenty of big names in that light heavyweight division, both internationally and domestically. Gradis, of course, not a domestic fighter per se, but he's with yourself, he trains with Peter. Is there any names from Britain that you're eyeing up for him?
There's not particularly yet, but anybody in the top 10. Literally anybody in the top 10. And you might hear a lot of people say, we'll fight anybody. I can't see them saying no. You pick a name in the top 10, I'll tell you, there's not going to be a no with them. They really believe in themselves, and tonight I know why. Because the doubt I had, what is he like when he gets clipped? And I learned today he can take a shot, so he's going to be an extremely hard man to beat.
So now, Izzy, just one more thing I want to get your thoughts on, I'll let you go. Now, I've saw interviews in the past where you've revealed these conversations with Billy Joe Saunders about a potential comeback. You and Billy Joe, obviously a very close relationship going back many years. Any recent conversations, fans are salivating over this potential Eubank rematch? We don't know what condition Billy Joe's in. Do you think he'll come back if you spoke to him?
Look, I'm not sure. He's invested extremely well. And Billy Joe will come back if he needs to come back. He won't be forced into the comeback. The money's got to be substantially a large amount of money for him to come back. He'll do what he's a smart man. He'll decide his own career. But listen, tonight's about these guys. Unless you're not mentioned Ty Gallagher, what a great win for her tonight. I think she's going to push on some big names as well. So I'm a very happy promoter tonight.
Congratulations, Izzy, on a great show. I'll let you go. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. I've got to go and watch this, yeah? And come back.